The quiet compass of coffee points me to the day, a measured, steady orbit in the ritual of the way. Steam curls like a map line, drifting toward the light, and in that single motion I find simple things are right. I measure out the minutes as the kettle hums and sings, stirring in a small resolve that warms and gently rings. The cup becomes a lodestone, guiding where I move, showing me the quiet path where patient choices prove. No frantic steps or hurried vows, just coffee's patient pull. A coffee breathed reminder that the nervous things are known. I set my shoulders softer, listen to the house's hum, and let the cup's small gravity be where my calm comes from. Compass of coffee, point me slow and true. Trace the edges of my morning till I know what to do. Let the warmth hold every worry in a circle of your steam, and in that little turning find the source of steady dreams. Someone hums a distant tune, a delivery truck goes by, but in the coffee's measured hum the small world clarifies. I walk through familiar rooms with feet that slow and learn, following the coffee's compass back to where my heart can turn. Piano opens long and round, vocal whispers interlace. The coffee's compass keeps me gentle in its measured grace. Oh, quiet compass of coffee, circle around and stay. Guide my hands in little tasks and keep the noise away. When the day tries pulling hard and edges come to fray, I'll return to your small counsel to anchor up my way. Soft breath against the window, the colors barely wake. A quiet cup of morning in the hands I gently take. The air is filled with murmurs of a day still half asleep, and somewhere in the silence a promise settles deep. Every little motion feels like time learning to rise, slowly shaping answers in the pale and gentle skies. I let the early sunlight trace the worry from my face, stepping into tenderness, the softest kind of grace. its light across the calm of me, folding all the shadows where they quietly can be, guiding every heartbeat into something warm and new. A slow and steady rhythm pulling me into the true morning. Carves its light like a whispered start, drawing gentle borders on the edges of my heart. I follow where it leads with a steady open mind, trusting every moment that the calm is what I'll find. Steam curls from the kettle in a slow, forgiving sway, a fragile kind of courage in the smallness of the day. The city hums at distance, but it never pulls me in. I'm learning how the quiet lets a healing hour begin. Nothing has to hurry, nothing fights to make a sound. The light becomes a refuge where my softer thoughts are found. I breathe until the morning feels like something I can hold, a silver-threaded comfort woven calm and woven bold. Morning carves its light into the center of my chest, teaching me that simple can be beautiful and best, guiding every whisper into tenderness again, showing me the purpose in the spaces where I've been. Morning carves its light and I open to the day, letting every quiet moment lead me on my way. A gentle, faithful rhythm, soft and warm and bright, carrying me forward in the unfolding of the light. Hold, slow, stay, breathe. The morning shapes a promise only quiet can believe. Morning carves its light across the calm of me, folding all the shadows where they quietly can be, guiding every heartbeat into something warm and new. Morning carves its light and I move into the truth. Morning, morning, carving its light, letting me rise. There's a first thread of day that slips into my room, a narrow silver line that finds the quiet gloom. I trace it with my fingers, follow where it goes, a tender little pathway stitched in morning's clothes. It winds around the teacup and the newspaper page, weaving through the corners like a calm and patient sage. The sound of distant traffic hums beneath the hush, but here the light unravels slowly, soft as cotton brush. And every tiny shimmer seems to teach me how to stay, to let the breath elongate and let the scattered pieces lay. I fold my hands and listen to the soft and steady play. The first thread of day is pulling gentle things my way. First thread of day, hold me in your seam, carry all my little hopes into the larger dream, guide my feet in simplest steps. Keep my edges kind, let the morning piece together the looseness in my mind. First thread of day, stitch the silence whole, wrap the smaller around my chest and steady up my soul. A chair remembers footprints from a night that just has gone. A radio hums low and distant like a comfortable song. The window panes reflect the hush in patient neutral tones, and I let the morning gather me where I have felt alone. This earliest of line work makes a blueprint for the slow. It smooths the ragged minutes where my lesser fears would grow. A small and quiet promise threads the space beneath my palms, pulling soft the tension into simple morning calms. Hold, breathe slow, let the melody extend, let the texture lightly breathe. Play the little solitudes until they softly leave. First thread of day, sow the morning bright. Turn the edges of the dark into a workable light. Fold my scattered pieces into something I can keep. Thread me into waking where the quiet lives and breathes. First thread of day, hold me in your seam. Pull the fragile into courage, steady every dream. I stay beneath the thread a while until the weave is true. The first small strand of morning, drawing careful things anew. Apricot light spills softly on the table where my mug waits, like a small forgiving color that relieves the night's debate. It pools beside the sugar bowl, it pours along the grain, and in its quiet kindness I unthread the evening strain. A spoon sings faint against the china, steam curls slow and thin. The ordinary rituals begin and draw the morning in. The chair creaks once a careful note, the radio breathes low, and I let the world unfurl itself in soft and patient flow. There's an orchard in the daylight, folded into this small room, where fruitless worry shrinks away and gentle courage blooms. The light keeps surging forward, but it never shouts or fights. Simply paints the simple things in apricot delight. Apricot light on the table, warm and wide and near, fill the corners of my being, make the day feel clear. Take the jagged edges, smooth them until they sing. Let this quiet color teach the quiet gifts you bring. Apricot light on the table, rest a while on me. Lend me simple brightness, help my slow heart see. Outside a neighbor opens a window with a slow, small sound. Somewhere a door is closing, where the night was still around. I fold my napkin, breathe again, feel small breaths move and tide. And in the apricot reflection, all my smallness can reside. Soft, here, easy. Let the piano wander in a short lyrical turn. Then let the vocal return. Apricot light on the table, hold the morning's grace. Harbor all the humble things that give my heart a place. Wrap around my ordinary, color what I see. Teach me how the smallest light can set a day to free. I leave the cup with apricot glue and step into the space, carrying that muted warmth into the gentle waking place. There's a low hum in waking rooms, an engine soft and slow. A distant traffic heartbeat at the curtains let me know. A kettle starts to murmur, a cat pads on the sill, and all the small ordinaries begin to work their will. I trace the pattern of the hum across the wooden floor, counting measured little beats. These sounds I had ignored, they gather up the scattered night and fold it into calm. A small and steady metronome that holds my breathing warm. This slow persistent carrying makes me feel less alone. It stitches up the minutes into something like a home. I find a rhythm in the hum, a cadence I can keep, and let the waking rooms compose the silence in my sleep. Low hum of waking rooms, steady under light, guide the tender pieces from the residue of night. Carry me on measured wings into the day that gleams. Hold my breath, remind my heart of ever quiet dreams. A paper flutters, footsteps pass, a distant laugh appears. The world aligns in small relief, the fog of night clears. I pace my thoughts beside the sound until I feel the ease, and in the low hum's company my scattered tensions freeze. Let the piano play a calm solo, return to voice as the hum resolves. Low hum of waking as echoes fall to places they belong. In the low hum of waking rooms I find my gentle song. Listen to the low hum, stay near, a faithful steady guide, leading me through morning rooms toward the light inside. I fold a little paper boat, I set it on the stream of light. It catches up the morning slow and glows against the night. It dances past the windows in a channel of pale gold. The table holds a map of crumbs, the kettle sings again, and sunlight pools like softened wax across the wooden grain. I watch that paper vessel pass and think of gentle things. The stream moves with no hurry, yet it carries all I need. Each little boat a vessel for a hope or private creed. I breathe as it goes passing, letting go a quiet sigh, feeling how the gentle flow can teach the heart to try. Paper boats on morning streams float me to the dawn, carry all the small regrets away until they're gone. Let the current bear my softness where the daylight calls, teach the edges of my fear to round and never fall. A neighbor waves from far away, a window drifts ajar. Somewhere a bicycle bell rings and sunlight lands like tar. I sink into the watching, letting tiny scenes resolve, and watch the paper boats dissolve into the day they solve. Carry, let go, breathe. Piano moves gently through a lyrical solo before returning. Paper boats on morning streams keep moving soft and slow. Hold the fragile in your fold and let the quiet grow. Take these small and earnest things and let them travel through. Paper boats on morning streams bring me something true. I fold another little boat and place it in the sun, watch it float into the day, and know my morning's just begun. There's a quiet orchard breath that moves through dawn's small lane, sweet and faint and fragrant like a memory of rain. It lifts the leaves and whispers, it cools the tempered air, and everything within me starts to open up and care. Tables hold the leftover light in bowls of gentle hue. A cat pads soft, the kettle purrs, the morning filters through. I step outside in slippers, touch the porch and feel the day, and let the orchard's hush teach me how to calmly stay. This breath is not a tempest, not a fierce demanding tide. It's a measured, patient presence that will kindly be your guide. It breathes a little courage into the spaces of the room, and gently makes a promise that the morning will resume. Quiet orchard breath, blow your tenderness on me. Scatter gentle seeds of calm until the world feels free. Let the sap of morning rise within my weary hands. Find the slow and steady way that morning understands. Behind the fence, the pear tree bends and holds the dew-like light. I watch the way the shadows give the day a softer sight. Small towns awake in careful ways, the sun slips on a pane, and everything that matters seems to whisper out your name. And keep your song. Lead my little stumbling steps until my fears are gone. Let the morning settle in, let the calm rehearse, until the orchard's breath has shaped a gentler universe. I bring the orchard breathing in like blessing to my chest. Carry it small, quiet with me as the day begins to rest. Maple dawn arrives in slow motion through the window's pane. Copper thread and honey, light unspooling through the rain. I wake to gentle colors that the night has left behind, and fold the soft reflections into contours of the mind. Steam from coffee rises in a ribbon to the air. A toast crumb scattered small, the quiet everywhere. Leaves outside remember summer, but now shimmer mild and thin. And I step into the morning with a patient shape within. This motion is deliberate, a measured kindly glide, teaching me to sweep aside the worries I would hide. I stand a little straighter, then I let it all unwind. The maple morning moving slow and changing how I find. Maple dawn in slow motion, carry me so sweet. Stitch the softness through my bones until my rhythm meets. Let the amber settle, let the warmth soak in. Teach the day to treat me kind, and let the calm begin. A neighbor hums a distant tune, a child cries softly near. The smallest things compose the music only morning hears. I read a line I like and set the paper on the sill. Let the maple dawn remind me what is gentle and is still. Soft, hold, kind. Allow the piano to open into a long lyrical phrase and then return to the vocal. Maple dawn in slow motion. Let your colors stay. Wrap the world in copper light and keep the dark away. Maple dawn, be patient with the way I move and breathe. Let the morning teach me careful things I'm finally ready to receive. Maple dawn folds slowly in. I keep a piece of you inside. Carved in amber, careful light that travels with my stride. Cobblestones keep secrets of the dawn beneath my shoes. Each step a soft percussion in the city's gentle bruise. Mist still clings to lampposts, windows warm with light, and in the spaces of the street I find the morning right. A baker pulls the curtains, sets the oven to its work. The scent of bread already blooms where early hands will lurk. I move between the alleys where the day's first echoes ring, and let the cobblestone calm sing the simple things that bring. There's a rhythm in the stones, a measured careful beat. It steadies out the hurried heart and steadies out the feet. I follow that small cadence into corners soft and mild, and feel the city soften like the face of a pleased child. Cobblestone calm, take my steps and slow me down. Teach the hurried part of me to put away its frown. Let the morning settle heavy, but with kindness in its weight. And in that cobblestone calm, let every worry wait. A newspaper flips a page, a coffee steams nearby. Couples talk in muffled tones while pigeons wheel and fly. The world arranges simple things and paints them in the air. Cobblestone calm supports the scene with steady, gentle care. Walk slow, stay Piano solo stretches like a walk down a quiet lane, and cobblestone calm remain where footsteps go. Hold the city in your arms until the noon winds blow. Keep the edges soft, the voices low and kind, and let the cobblestone calm keep every small thing fine. I leave the lane and carry on the calm inside my chest, walking slow with cobblestone calm toward the day's request. Tea leaves and tender minutes gather in the bowl of light. Steam draws little maps upon the air and takes the sleep from night. I stir the quiet slowly, watch the lines of color bend, finding in the small routine a patient, careful friend. The kettle sings a little song, the clock moves with a grace. The day composes tiny notes that settle in this place. I sip the warmth like memory, let the sweetness go down slow, and in the tea leaf patterns find a way to gently grow. These tender minutes teach me how to fold the past away, to keep the good and soft in what I'll leave for later days. There's something in the sipping that reminds me to be kind, to hold the fragile remnants of the edges in my mind. Tea leaves and tender minutes teach me how to stay, bring the gentle patience that will carry me today. Let the steam erase the edges where the hectic used to be, and let the tender minutes open up a calm in me. Outside a bus moves slowly, someone calls a distant name, but here the world is having time in ways I can reclaim. I trace the flow of sugar, watch the light divide and blend, and feel the small and tender minutes be a comfort to the end. Stay, hold, breathe. Piano solo stitches, quiet patches, then yields to the chorus. Tea leaves and tender minutes fold me soft and whole, teach me how the smallest acts become the strongest soul. Keep the morning patient, keep the rhythm mild and true, and let these tender minutes shape the day I'm walking through. I set the cup beside the sink and carry on my way, holding tea leaves and tender minutes with me through the day. The window pane composes a sonata on the glass. Each raindrop or sunspeck marks a note that wants to pass. I sit and listen closely as the morning finds its tune. The house becomes an instrument and I the quiet room. Light slides in a sideways arc and paints the table bright. A melody of color weaves itself into the light. My hands move with slow cadence, a little absent smile, and the Windowpane Sonata plays the day in gentle style. There's movement in the silence, a movement soft and sure that takes the scattered fragments and gives the heart a cure. I lean into the rhythm, let the phrases draw me near. The Windowpane Sonata hums and shapes the morning clear. Windowpane Sonata, sing the day awake. Thread the notes through quiet rooms where tender moments take. Guide my hands to open doors and paint the edges new. Let the sonata remind me every breath is true. A neighbor ties his laces, a child calls to a friend. The day arranges small delights and lets the music bend. I let the song surround me, filling pockets of the air, and feel the window's gentle tune becoming soft repair. Listen, breathe, stay. Allow a lyrical piano lead to bloom. 50s, 60s, then return. Windowpane Sonata, keep the morning wide. Wrap the quiet in a melody that gently turns the tide. Play the little phrases that the heart remembers well, and in your patient music let my simple daylight dwell. The window pane grows faint at last, the final notes subside. I carry the soft sonata in the pocket of my stride. Pale ribbon of sky curls at the window seam, thin as a promise and soft as a waking dream. It stretches slow across the glass and warms the sill, a patient kind of gentleness that teaches how to still. I trace the ribbon with my eye and let my thinking slow. Each tiny motion learning how the mornings grow. A kettle breeze, a gentle steam that rises like a sigh. And somewhere in the hush, the city waves goodbye. The day arranges little things that slowly fall in place. A cup, a note, a folded cloth, small offerings of grace. I let the ribbon guide my steps and steady how I move, finding that the quiet light is teaching me to soothe. Pale ribbon of sky, hold the soft within. Weave the hush between my ribs and draw a gentle Teach the heart to open where the quiet rivers flow. Neighbors draw their curtains, someone hums a tune inside. The morning finds a rhythm in the places we abide. I stand beneath the ribbon's arc and feel my tension ease, carried by a subtle swell like distant patient seas. Let the piano float along and reverent line. Let the vocal whisper little breaths that stitch the time. Pale ribbon of sky, don't ever hurry through. Stay a little longer and let morning cradle you. When the day begins to hurry, I will hold this ribbon close. Let the pale and tender light remain the thing I chose. Leaning light folds over morning, warm upon my hands, gentle as a letter that arrives from distant lands. I hold it like a memory, fragile, soft and true, feeling small blessings lift as daylight walks me through. The table keeps a map of crumbs and coffee rings of steam. The radio relates a thought that threads between a dream. Curtain edges catch the glow and tremble like a voice, asking me to pause a moment and accept the day's small choice. A simple, tidy ritual, fold, breathe and set it right. The linen gathers up the night and hands me back the light. Each stitch a small reminder that the world will patiently mend, and I can trust the softness to be gentle like a friend. Linen light in my hands, teach me how to be. Wrap the restless and the small into unhurried melody. Let the weave of morning hold the loose and frayed designs, and in your quiet pattern let my steady center find. Neighbors move in practiced ways, a child trips then laughs. Somewhere a distant bicycle crosses morning's halves. I fold the linen slow and feel the day arrange, a modest steady order where the fragile thoughts can change. Allow a soft piano lute with humming vocal pedals, space between the notes for breath and little revels. Linen light remain with me through errands, calls and time. Let your softness mark the day and shape this gentle rhyme. When the noise of noon grows loud and edges try to bind, I'll keep a bit of linen light to calm the fray of mine. the porch, the morning whispers through the railing, thin and light, bringing tiny fragments of the day into my sight. A cup of tea warms both hands and patience seems to bloom, scattering a gentle scent that lifts the soft room. The swing rocks slow in quiet arcs, the porch light fades away, the neighborhood exhales as if it's learning how to say good morning. Take this moment, hold it like a small refrain, and every little sip becomes a balm against the strain. I listen to the leaves converse with air so mild and free, their language slow and layered in a calm, deliberate key. The kettle hums a little hymn, the spoon taps out a tune, and anywhere I follow that, the day feels tuned and soon. Porch whisper and tea, keep the hush for me. Carry out the gentle things that teach the heart to be. Let the steam hold all the wishes that I cannot yet explain. And in the porch's patient hush, I find myself again. A neighbor walks a careful dog, a bicycle bell rings. Somewhere a mail drops soft as dew, and distant choir sings. The world unfolds like paper creased in places wide and small. And on the porch I sit and watch the morning curtain fall. Ends to retire, remaining when noon arrives. Let your measured rest keep the pulse of gentle lives. When the hurried hours press too hard and edges come to bear, I'll return to porch and tea to find the breath that's there. A tray of small promises sits waiting by the door. A newspaper, a note, a single key I'd lost before. Each tiny simple gesture is a pact with gentle light, a set of modest vows that shape the morning right. I take the tray into the room where curtains breathe and bend. Lay out the fragments carefully like letters from a friend. The steam from a fresh brewed cup lifts parchment into glow, and every understated thing begins to gently grow. It isn't anything heroic, simply calm and kind. The small repeated promise that I'll a button sewn, the acts of steady hands, a tray that carries meanings across unassuming lands. A tray of small promises, hold my morning near, carry hope in ordinary shapes, so softly and sincere. Let the little actions mend the ruptures of the night. Teach the day to open slowly, gentle, warm, and bright. I walk with little trinkets in my palm and in my side, each one a quiet tether to a carefully lit life. The world outside begins to stir, but I remain inside, keeping every small belief that helps the heavy tide subside. Piano weaves an extended motif, whispered phrases nestle in. Let the music swell and settle like a ribbon on the wind. Tray of small promises, don't let go too soon. Stay to guard my morning hours and keep my afternoon in tune. When I falter in the chaos, I will bring your tray back near. And in those humble offerings, I will always find my clear. There's a murmur in the stairwell when the household wakes. Soft footfalls, gentle greetings, little unseen breaks. The coffee gurgles quietly, a kettle sings in time, and every tiny footstep feels like punctuation in a rhyme. I watch the corridor unfold, the doorways catch the light. Small echoes of beginning form patterns soft and right. Children's shoes, a chair that squeaks, the whisper of a coat. These are the first steps murmuring at the edge of morning's throat. This movement sounds like kindness measured calm and low. It gathers up the edges of the night and helps the day to grow. I follow in the murmur with a breath to steady me, finding in the small beginning a kind of quiet key. Murmur of first steps, keep the rhythm light. Walk me through the threshold of the tender morning light. Hold the hush between the motions, keep each soft sound near. Let the murmur carry me to clarity and clear. A neighbor calls a hello, a dog barks once, and then the world arranges tiny things and then composes when I join the gentle cadence. Let my steps be small and slow, and in the murmur of first moves the morning starts to to show. Murmur of first steps, steady me in place. Teach the heart to wander slow and let the day embrace. When the day grows busy and the pace begins to climb, I'll think of these first steps and find my quiet time. Echoes slide along the breakfast rail, a spoon, a plate, a laugh. Small sounds compose a morning hymn that lifts me from the half. Sunlight dots the countertop and paints the toast in gold. And within the echoing chorus, every tired piece grows bold. A child hums an off-key tune, a kettle finds a note. The radio plays something soft that makes the house feel remote. Syllables of moments charm the air like little bells, and I collect these echoes as the day begins to swell. The little noises build a shape I secretly can hold, a braided string of music that is patient and is bold. I follow where the echoes fold and find a certain peace, a pocket of small music where the little rest will peace. Echoes along the breakfast rail carry calm and cheer, bring the scattered corners of the night into the morning here. Let the tiny clatters be the chorus I rehearse. Fill my day with gentle notes and simple, quiet verse. The mail slides through politely, a neighbor drops a call. Somewhere a bicycle bell rings and morning sways a shawl. I linger at the counter, listen to each sound expand, and feel the echoes teaching me to keep a steady hand. Piano motif that mimics clinking, vocal interjections weave. Let the bridge extend into a piano solo that breathes. Echoes along the breakfast rail remain when day grows fast. Let your gentle music keep the better things to last. I will carry every echo as a map to find my way, guided by the simple sounds that shape an honest day. Still threads of morning hang like silk across the chairs, tiny lines of daylight that the quiet gently wears. I run my fingers through the weave and feel the pattern slow, each filament a memory of the places I could go. The curtains breathe and settle like a word that finds its end. The kettle keeps a whisper and the windows start to blend. A small stray cat pads by and leaves a print upon the step. And in the stillness of these threads I find the time to prep. The world arranges little gifts with patient, quiet art, and every woven moment mends the pieces in my heart. I let the threads assemble me in soft and measured turns, learning how the morning's cloth contains the things I yearn. Still threads of morning stitch my edges kind, gather broken thoughts, align what's left behind. Wrap the fragile in your weave and hold the day in place. Let the morning's quiet fabric warm and center all my grace. A neighbor trims the hedgerow, birds rehearse a tune. The day composes fragile things beneath a gentle moon. I walk along the pattern, take a breath and feel the calm. The threads that bind the early hour weave a subtle song. Piano unravels into a long woven phrase. Vocal hums like thread. Let the bridge expand into a long and until it lose. Still threads of morning hold me soft and true. Let the weave remain a shelter when the day demands too much of you. I will keep these stitched minutes close and let the quiet grow, wrapped inside the morning's threads, wherever I may go. A sunbeam lands between two chairs and marks a quiet stage, an empty space of golden air where ordinary scenes engage. I sit and watch the dust dance slow, each mote a drifting star, and feel the little music of the room expand and go so far. The chair across remembers jokes, the other keeps a coat. Between them sits a transient light that offers up a note. The morning paints the upholstery with patterns soft and thin, and in that narrow band of gold I let the day begin. The world arranges small tableaux that teach me how to stay, and every single sunlit breath pulls edges of the gray away. I let the beam become a chapel where my quiet thoughts can pray, and let the simple warmth inside keep frigid corners at bay. Sunbeam between two chairs, keep your warm and narrow grace. Teach me how the little light can carve a gentle place. Hold the hush between the moments, sculpt a pocket of reprieve. Let the sunbeam be the that my restless heart believes. A kettle whistles in the hall, a child hums near the sink. The world composes every day in ways that make me think. I rise and cross that little patch of gold and feel renewed, knowing that the morning finds me where I am quietly pursued. Sunbeam between two chairs, remain when life grows loud. Keep the simple stroke of light that keeps my spirit proud. When the day becomes a torrent, I will seek this narrow gleam. Step into the sunbeam's fold and let my heart breathe. Dream, dream. New light slips in quietly, not heralded or loud. A patient, subtle brightness threading through the clouds. It settles like a question that the morning softly asks, and in the hush I find the space to set aside the tasks. The kettle sighs, the paper flips, the house exhales and breathes, and all the tiny ordinary things compose their simple wreaths. I step into the clearing where the new light wants to dwell. Let the day arrange its colors in a calm and gentle swell. No fanfare, just a steady pulse, the sun begins to hum, teaching me that smallness can be brave and welcome what will come. I tie a little ribbon, fold a napkin, listen to the clock, and feel the new light shaping soft the pieces I unlock. New light quietly carry me to shore. Space between the heartbeats where the quiet can expand, and let the new light guide the slow decisions of my hands. A neighbor hums a morning song, a cat blinks in the sun. The rhythm of the early hour unfolds itself as one. I gather up the fragments and I carry them along, knowing that the new light's calm will make the frightened strong. Piano spreads a gentle fan of melody, whispered vocal cues. Let the bridge bloom into a warm piano solo, and then return. This morning's end. When the day grows restless and the edges start to fight,